Welcome back, everyone. Today we have another video for Mag. I'm gonna call him, so it's not to infuriate anyone who says that I'm saying correctly. Uh, this time I wanted to show this leader because he got two new cards that it doesn't seem like much, but they're huge for the leader. That it makes the leader incredibly powerful. The two cards that I'm talking about is this one, the Rhinoceros. What it does is when he's KO. You get to draw two cards, discard one card. So it's a +1 when he dies. He doesn't have any counter power, but he follows your curve where you want to go like Hannibal into him, into Mag here, the 5-drop. And that's gonna be like that curve is actually very, very decent. And it's gonna put the pressure in like in a clock. And if they get rid of it, you get to just draw two cards and cycle your hand and try to find your place early on. Very, very powerful. Another play that I like to do is just play Sadi plus him, because like that's still like a good play if I don't have any other jail beast cards. But still, like, it's really powerful, and it really rounds up the deck very, very much. Where before you have to wait until turn 5 to start like applying any kind of meaningful pressure. Now, as soon as turn when you start playing your 5-drop. You get to start attacking early on. And we have another one, the Mino Zebra, which it's another target for Sadi, basically, is what it comes down to. But it's really good to have another target going second, and that you get to play with Sadi. That's just, it helps with the consistency. His effect is actually very decent because it doesn't require any dawn. So they're always going to have to pitch a 1k on his attack early on, which is actually very good. And the rest of the deck is just a little bit of the same. You play the Searcher, you play 2Ks, you play 3 Judgment, and you play Anura and a Kaido. It could be just 2 Kaidos, but I just don't ever want to see 2 of him because you don't get too much value out of 2, like the other one is going to be dead. If you see one or the other, you get to play for one or the other, and you're always going to have like a full board for the most part, and her effect sometimes does come clutch. Yeah, so it's purple good stuff with the Jailer Beast, and it's really powerful. I think it does have a place in the next meta, and it's gonna be a contender because it has a good matchup versus yellow, which is, I think, is gonna be one of the best colors coming into the next set. And against red, you get to do basically the same thing, but now you're a little bit faster, and it's not like you had a bad matchup versus red. And if people are going to play Whitebeard or Zoro, like, this card is still very good against them. So now you just add that level of consistency to the deck that it desperately needed. And now it can actually become probably a tier 1 deck. I will put it that high because it was really impressed. Like, I was really impressed with what it was doing. It was dealing with like the most insane like draws, and it was doing very well. It was keeping up very well, and it was like showcasing why it deserves to be here. With that being said, let's just go into the gameplay and see what I'm talking about. Okay, and we've got a second run against Karakuri. I think this hand is fine because it has a Searcher for my 5-drop, and it has some ways to get cards into the field quickly, so that's very good. I did not get the card that I wanted, but at least I get the blocker, which is gonna be decent later on. This card is okay. It could attack my Sadi early on, which is annoying, but it is what it is. We got it. So let's attack with this one first. See if he wants to take it. Then we'll deploy our Banisher, which is going to be really good against this matchup specifically, because they're going to want to do it. They're going to want to like stop this attack. Because if no, they don't get triggers, and that's okay with me. Yeah, this hand is actually very, very good, and it's gonna stifle them a little bit. They're not gonna be able to play Big Mom this game, probably. I mean, at least it takes one more turn for them to play Big Mom, so I mean that matters. Oh, he looked at my life and just gave me the Minotaur. He has 2 energy up, so he thinks I'm gonna do like a huge attack, which I'm not actually. Just gonna attack for 5. Just take the that one, use the action, make him lose 1 energy and attack for like this one. Let him go. If he wants to KO my Magellan here, it should be fine. I can replace my cards super quickly, so it's not a problem. I get to ramp for free, so he does want to KO that one. And then he plays a 4-drop here, which if I do get my like a second Magellan, it's gonna be really good. Meg here. I don't, however. I think the Judgment is gonna be fine. We'll find a way to play it eventually. We'll play the dual attacker here, and then attack for 6. Probably fine. Well, we'll see what he does first. But then attack for 7. Keep putting the pressure down. Let's play the dual attacker. So he's forced to keep up energy, or he's forced to do something different here. And we keep pressuring the opponent. If he wants to KO my Magellan, I will let it die because I have other avenues of pressure in here. If he wants to attack my leader, I'll take it. That's fine too. But if no, I have this way to actually pressure his cards, which is going to be really nice, right? He wants to attack my leader. He doesn't want any part on what's going on here, which I'm fine with, to be honest. I mean, it's not like if he destroys it, then he will never be able to play any of his big bombs, which he does have a couple, I assume. Oh, that's great. That's super good, actually. Let's do an attack here. See if he wants to combo to that one. Which he might. He has a lot of like 2k counters and stuff. We'll see what he wants to do. We'll test it out a little bit. He just takes it. That's fine. I am okay with that. I'm just gonna deploy my king, use action, kill this one, and then force the interaction out of my opponent here. Okay, that's good. An attack for 6 now. That's good. We have the board, so again, we don't have to worry too much. If he plays removal, we basically get it to our life, so it's completely fine. And we're gonna have blockers next turn. He's definitely gonna play the 8-drop. So I wonder if I should save this one. I think it is good to save it, because if not, I can just do dual attack, put him to 0, and then if he plays the big mom, it's gonna be bad for him. So yeah, I think it's correct to save it. I think blockers are good in this matchup, so a 2 and a 1 is good. Now if he plays the 8-drop, oh okay, so he doesn't. You see, that completely stopped him from playing the 8-drop, which is fine, it's perfect. And if he attacks with the 1-drops, I mean, that's fine, I can just attack them back. They don't really oppose any problem for me. And the blocker is going to be actually really good. I assume next turn is going to be a big mom turn, but... Oh. I'll trash one of my life. I think it should be fine. I have blockers enough to... where that's not going to be an issue. And then I'll attack for 9 here. And play blockers, I guess. He's going to want to defend this one, or give me like a lot of cards. Okay, it does give me a lot of cards, so that's fine. I'll attack with this one. I'll attack with this one. I mean, he cannot defend all of this, so I'll attack with this one. And he doesn't have anything, so I'm just gonna play the queen. Use action. Discard 2. Ooh, that's a Kaido. Kaido wins the game, I think. It's kind of risky, but yeah, I'm just gonna let it be. Queen, they don't have, again, a good way to get rid of my blockers, so if he plays a 10 drop, he's just gonna lose. Oh, he does just want to play the 10 drop. Then yeah. Let's just combo out of that one. Queen is better than that one, so that's fine. Yes, we knew this was gonna happen. But they don't have a way to stop me next turn. That's just no way. As long as I untap with this, I should be fine. And I should be able to win the game here. Or I play defense for another turn. That's another option too. Attack for 7. They take it, unless it's a blocker, which he doesn't have, and it probably didn't even matter. Then just attack for infinite here. Yeah. Karakuri seems to be a decent matchup for us, actually. That's nice to know. We're gonna go first versus C, which is a deck that doesn't like to see this guy, especially in curve. And this hand is gonna be actually quite nuts. It's actually pretty impervious to removal. And we have 2 Magellans. Oh, okay, this game is probably over, not gonna lie. My hand is just that good. I should play around the card, forgot the name, the palm, the impact wave. So I'm just not gonna play anything first. But now I am gonna play 2 cards. If he wants to destroy my Rhino, I get to draw 2, discard 1. So that's an incredible ability. And I do want to flood my my board against this leader, because they have a lot of removal. So I do have to play around his removal by playing a bunch of cards. Basically what it comes down to. And I don't want him to attack my Rhino next turn. So I am going to probably just let him attack me again a second time. And then the following turn after that, I just start slamming down creatures here. Attack for 6. Although, no, yeah. I do want one more card so I can defend my cards more easy. And I can attack with next turn with a lot of cards. It's going to be better for me to just wait one more turn. Oh, and he's giving me the gift of, like, attacking this. Oh, that's huge. Because I know that by battle, my cards are not going to die. And he can only KO them. But his KOing effects are a little bit slow. And he didn't play a 4-drop here. So it's just great for me. Now, if he plays a 4-drop, I have the king for that. But as long as I can stifle them another turn, I'm going to do that. Because we can do that. I'm going to just attack this one for 3. If he wants to defend it, then I'll just attack with this one. He does have the impact wave, so I have to play around that. So let's attack for 6 on everything. That way we deplete the 2Ks out of my opponent's hand. He does have probably a lot, but this way we do deplete him easily. And now we know that he probably won't have too many 2Ks after that. And we're going to attack just for 6. Now we're going to abuse the fact that we have a lot of 6K attackers. And we're just going to attack for 6, 6, 6, 6. This guy does ramp him, for what it's worth. And he's impervious to this removal. So I guess I get rid of the king. It's not the best card here, so yeah, that makes sense. He attacks my Sari, but that's fine. She already got enough value. I guess I'll play my queen first, because it's a blocker, something that is hard to remove. And I'm gonna look for the space where I can play another of the Rhino, because that one is my best card probably in general. Definitely gonna attack for 6 first. See if he wants to take it. We already pressure his 2K amounts a lot, but now we're just gonna attack for 7 and 7 and force him to deal with this. which is not easy. He's gonna go into 10 energy, so he can at least KO a couple of cards for what it's worth. But it's not the biggest issue. I mean, he's gonna go down in energy a lot if he deals with a couple of my cards. I guess he's gonna deal with the queen. That's just free. I just have to be healthy enough. Like, if I stay at 2 life, I shouldn't get in like out surprise here. No, definitely gonna force him to remove it. No, gonna give him a free removal there. Although, if I play a Kaido, but I wouldn't be able to play next turn, could I? I have 1, 2, 3. No, I wouldn't be able to. So I do have to defend this guy. We'll block with one of these guys. I have enough of those. Let's play this guy. The blocker is actually kind of decent, but 2 of the Rhino is also kind of good. So let's do that, I think. Kind of do want to attack for 6. I don't want him to have another attacker. That's kind of really obnoxious for me. Well, now I get to attack for 6, I guess. And then play this one and let him go. If he destroys one of my cards, it's gonna be okay. It's not the biggest deal. He's gonna lose all his energy. So I am okay with this result, whatever it might be. Now I wonder what I discard here. Probably the Kaido would be good, because it demands an answer. So I don't think this one is that good. Yeah, he doesn't have any energy now, so letting him die is okay. That's fine. Yeah, let's just let him die. It's fine. We can replace a couple of our cards. We take 1 damage here, but it shouldn't be the biggest problem here. We have King. Well, he didn't attack with this one. That doesn't seem right, but I'll take it. I'll attack for 6, however, because we're gonna pressure my opponent's life total. And I guess I'll be playing the king without using the ability, because why? If he's not pressuring me, then I have not rush. The problem is that he doesn't have any energy, so for him to do anything is gonna be actually really hard. And I could just play a Sadi and play the Rhinoceros, and I have a lot of attackers for next turn. I like that. Although he doesn't have removal really, but I have a lot of 5k attackers that he's probably wanna try to get rid of. Definitely comboing out of that one. Taking that one. And I just win because he just doesn't have any life. And I have a lot of attacks here. But even if he attacked last turn with Kusan, it wouldn't have mattered. There's just no way. Alright, we're gonna play against the Dreaded Karakuri. This is what I got after the draw by accident, actually. I'm gonna get this one. I didn't get the card that I wanted, which is definitely the Magellan here, but I guess I'm gonna attack here for 5. I assume he's gonna take it. Okay, well, as a blockered out, I guess I'm gonna take it. Ooh, that's great, because now I take him out of the even curve. Oh, another one out of the... Oh, yes, that's just what I want. And then attack with that one. And then if they're not able to play a lot of cards because they're concerned with what we have, it's gonna be really good. But I think I do want to combo early. Well, not this one. I'm gonna take that one. Because if he wants to attack, then I get to attack this one for free. Although that's probably what he wants. So we'll see. Definitely gonna play this one because we can KO that one with the with Kaido. So let's just take 2Ks out of my opponent's hand, which is what they don't want to do. Yeah, exactly. Now, if they want to KO my Magellan, I will let it die because that will buy me enough time to where I can play the Kaido, and it's gonna be just good enough. Well, yeah, I'll just let it die. It's fine. That will buy me enough time. Don't worry. I don't have to be completely like, yeah. It's just fine right now. This is more like an aggressive version of this deck. Kind of interesting what he's trying to do here. Definitely gonna play this one. And then I guess I will attack the leader. Let's attack the leader for 6. Actually, that should have been 7, but it doesn't matter. Let's attack here then now. Start getting cards out of... Yeah, exactly. Now we got rid of the blocker, so it's going to be really good for next turn. Although I cannot use this card for next turn. Interesting. I will combo to that one, because if he wants to attack this one, it's easier to defend. So, and it will die either way. But, I mean, he shouldn't have too many... Ooh, that's great. Wait, I can just block that one. I'm just gonna let it die, because it's fine. I needed him to buy me one turn, and that's just what he did. So I can just combo to that one. I'll draw, and I'll attack the leader here, because I'm gonna make it look that I'm trying to go after his leader, when I'm actually not. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna use the action here to KO one of them, and then attack the other, and then attack this one, because I don't think he has too many 1Ks actually in hand. He had one more, but that's fine. This will give me a win condition now, which is what I wanted. Interesting card to play, the Yamato. But now he doesn't have enough, like he has to deal me the 2 damage here. And as long as I can defend that, I should be okay. Because he did, like, this deck plays a lot of top end. Like, there should be some top end in his hand. Oh, that's actually pretty good for me. I'll combo to that one, because I can now KO that one and KO this one. And he's left with nothing. Oh, that's really good for me. Okay. And now this blocker, I don't think I need the judgment now. I definitely don't need it. I'll take that one. Ooh. Yes, I think I'll use this one because he's struggling for energy right now. So am I a little bit. But as long as we can keep this up. Yeah, exactly. Deploy, use action. KO that one. And attack the leader. We have enough counter here to where we should be okay. The Cracker is a problem, however, because now he has 2 attackers. There's nothing I can do about that. I do need to play my Queen next turn. Probably, yeah. Kind of have to actually combo out of that one. Because if not, I will not be able to combo out of the Karakuri. So, yeah, it's kind of had to happen. He does attack my Kaido, probably. Okay. Well, that's fine. Because now I get rid of the Karakuri. And then I'll attack with the 5k here. See if I can get another 5k out of his hand. He has more 5k, it's incredible. And I'll play my blocker. And then from there, we'll see what happens. Blockers are not easy for them to get rid of. So if he wants to spend all his energy on these two attacks, should be fine. Okay, he puts something in my life, I assume. The king. Okay, that's fine. And then he attacks my life, but then I have to just go for game here. Unless he has the one that grants him 1 life. Could be. How can I play around that? Alright, so it's just all about whether or no I think he can go for game. I mean, I think he has like the trigger that gives him another life. He's going into 10 energy, so Big Mom is a problem next turn. I could just attempt to go for game. Assume he doesn't have at least like 3 2Ks. Go for 7. The blocker will help me if he does have something like that. But I do have the queen as another blocker. That should be okay. So let's attack for 7 here and see what he does. He takes it. Oh, okay, so that's game then. I was concerned a little bit, but yeah. That's just game here. The options that I had there were the following. I attacked with the koala because it was relatively safe. If he defends out of the koala, then I just play the queen and draw 2, discard 1. If he has Big Mom, he burns me. But then the 8 can easily be blocked by queen, and the Karakuri will be only a 5k. So I can get out of that one for sure. If he has another AK, he just gives me a life, and I should be relatively okay. And it was based on what happened on that first attack. So I was trying to take a feel for what was gonna happen in that turn. It was basically this attack. But yeah, I mean, they had a good opening with this guy and the 4 cost. Like, they were good static cards that were hard for me to remove because I didn't draw my kings. But we're able to get there in the end, which is fine. Alright, and we're going to play against Arlong. We have good cards here, so I'm going to play it. And do we get it? No, we don't get it. But we get another of the Rhino, which is, actually, it's my best card. So I'm gonna get it, I think. My card is just too good in my deck. Very good turn 2 play. Since we're going first, it's going to be actually very good for us here. So we're going to attack with this one. I could also play the cow now. The Minotaur, I'm sorry. Now that I have a Sari play. But I think playing this one is probably going to like read more results. Or does he get something out of life? It would be fine if he does, but we'll see. He does. He got a Perospero. He's playing these cards, which could be a problem. Maybe I do want to play the Sari just so I can keep up with his board. We'll see. For right now, I'll just play 1. We'll see if maybe in the future we'll do a double drop. But for the meantime, only 1 is fine. I kind of want to see my kings here. Not my king. I'm sorry. My Oh, that's a good draw here. Yes, because now I can attack with everything. This is pretty good, actually. He didn't do Arlong's ability. Seems kind of incorrect. I'm gonna combo out of that one because the moment he starts using the Arlem's ability is gonna be annoying. He can definitely use attack. I mean, use the Upon Gibson here. So I might as well just attack for 5 here first. See if he wants to out combo out of that one. He does. Okay. Well, let's use this one then. And then attack it here. See if he wants to use the Pong Gibson there. I am okay if he uses the Pong Gibson, to be fair, but that is up to my opponents. Now we have them on their even curve. So I don't know if they were trying to play like a Karakuri or something like that. Maybe something on green, like an 8-drop on green. I don't know, but at least we disturb them a little bit. Oh, maybe that was the plan. That's why they didn't play like anything into this guy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do. Definitely, maybe trying to destroy my Rhinoceros. Am I okay with this? Well, he's gonna attack it again, so I have to be okay with this. I think the Judgment is gonna be really good in this matchup, so let's keep it. I'm gonna do a double drop next turn, so yeah, let's get rid of the cow. I'll take it. No problem. Draw. I'll attack for 6 here. See if he wants to defend. He does want to defend. Okay, that's fine. And it's all part of the plan. I mean, these cards, if he wants to defend them, I will have a better board at the end of all of this. So I just have to be able to. This doesn't even have double strike. Here, I'm going to play Sadi, and I'm going to play. I think the blocker is probably going to be good. So let's do that. So I can fill the board, and next turn I can attack with everything. And I have 2 Hell's Judgments to help me catch up later into the next round. So that's going to be important. If he wants to attack with this, it's fine. If he doesn't, I have the defense here. He's attacking for 7, which is fine. Okay, I'll take that one. Ooh, I have another blocker. That's actually very good. He attacks for 7. Then I guess he attacks for 7 again. But I don't want to be too low on life here. So I will protect myself out of that one. And then see if he wants to attack with Cracker. Which he probably does. Okay, he didn't. That's good for me. Because now, again, we're going to have to play around the Pong Gibson. Well, there's not really a good way to play around it. So we're just going to attack for 5. Okay. We're going to attack for 5. Because again, there's just no good way to play around the Pong Gibson. He got a Pudding out of life. Gonna attack for 5. I'm gonna attack for 6. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna attack for 5. And then I'm gonna deploy this one, and I have the Judgment here. I should be okay. A 9 energy. I'm not sure what he can pull off here. But my board is completely filled, so I am okay with this. I have the Judgment. My opponent probably should know about that. So it should be fine. We'll see. I always have the Koala here for the next round, if anything. I'm going to try to keep this one in my hand so I can have it as a blocker, just in case. No blockers, but I'll do the judgment on this one. Oh wait, this one and this one. Because now he definitely wants to attack with the Perospero. But now I assume he's just gonna use all this energy trying to attack with this one. And that's just gonna be fine with me. Because I have 2 blockers. So I shouldn't be like, I shouldn't get outrun here. Oh, he's gonna have the removal. Which, okay, that hurts a little bit, but he's completely tapped out at this point. Let's do Koala first. And then draw 2, discard 1. I don't want the blocker, however. Let's definitely do this one, I guess. I don't know if I can play the blocker next turn. So I'm just gonna do this one. Now that he offered me this guy to attack, although I can just go for game, I think. There's really nothing that can stop me. He has 2 cards in hand. I mean, is the riskier play to go for game? But not really. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for game. It's just no way. Like I could destroy one of them and then try to stop him, but yeah, it's just gonna be more of a pain and a hassle. If I there's an opportunity that I can lose if he untaps with 3 cards, since I don't have blockers, and yeah, I don't have too much life, so there could be an opportunity where he wins the game in that scenario. So I'd rather not let myself be too vulnerable there and just go for game. Okay, and for our final thoughts, I think the deck is finally reached a point where it's actually like I would bring it to a tournament because it's actually very good. It's very consistent in the terms that you have Hannibal. Like your turn 5 plays are gonna be really good. I want to tweak the numbers a little bit. I want to see if maybe I can add something else that helps the deck be the best that it can be. But this is a good starting point for me at least. And I do like where it's going from here. And I think it's going to be really powerful going forward. With that being said, that's all I have for today. Thank you all for watching and have a good day.